Hi everyone, I am Muhammad Asik. I am going to teach class 12 CBSE board. Max, the chapter is determinants. First I am going to teach properties of determinants. The value of a determinant is unaltered by interchanging its rows and column. So that means what? So if you have the example del equal to a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 a3 b3 c3, you want to interchanging this row as a column. So this first row as a first column till a1 b1 c1, second row as a second column a2 b2 c2, third row as a third column a3 b3 c3. If you expand this del, you will get some answer. If you expand this del 1, you will get some answer. Both the answer will be equal. So expand, you will get del answer is equal to del 1 answer. That is the property. So the value of determinant is, it won't change if you interchanging row as a column or column as a row. Then second property, if any two rows columns of a determinant are interchanged, the determinant changes its sign but its numerical value is unaltered. So that means what? Within the determinants, if you change this a1 b1 c1 is a row 1, a2 b2 c2 is a row 2, a3 b3 c3 is a row 3. If I interchanging this row 2 as a row 1, then row 1 as a row 2. If you interchanging these two things, this a1 b1 c1 is coming as row 2, then a2 b2 c2 is coming as row 1. If we expand this del now and del 1 now, both the answer will be equal, only the negative signs gets multiplied. So del 1 answer is equal to minus times the del answer. So minus times the del answer. So for these two examples, I will give as the example with the number such as a numerical values. So del equals to, suppose you have to take 1, 5, 7, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10 means del 1 equal to value of a determinant is unaltered by interchanging the rows and the column. So first row will be first column 1, 5, 7, 2, 3, 4. Second row will be the second column. Third row will be the third column. So if you expand this answer and this answer will be equal. So del answer equal to del 1. So that is property 1. For the property 2, if we have this, take the same 1, 2, same example I have to take 1, 5, 7, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10. So del 1 I have to interchanging the row 2, like row 2 is interchanging is row 1. We can use like this. This is interchanging. So 2, 3, 4 coming in the row 1, 1, 5, 7 coming in this, 6, 8, 10. So the value of del answer, the del 1 answer will be minus times the del answer. If you expand this, you will check, the answer will be del 1 equal to minus times the del answer. This is property 1 and property 2. Then we move to property number 3. So the property 3 is, if two rows columns of a determinant are identical, then the value of determinant is 0. So that means what? Two rows or columns are identical, means same. So you have to see here a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a2 b2 c2. So you have to see the row 2 and row 3 are same. So the same means identical. If it is identical means del value will be 0. Second and third rows are identical. So R2 is equal to R2. Then the del value will be 0 like this. So for example, for third property, so del equal to, if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 4, 5, 6. So that means what? So second and third rows are identical. Second and third rows are identical. So the del value is equals to 0. So now we move to property number 4. if every element in a row or column of a determinant is multiplied by a constant k. Suppose you have to take del A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C. I have to take this row 1, get multiplied by k. KA1, KB1, KC1, remaining all are same. I can expand this del, I will get some answer. I will expand this del 1, I will get some answer. So del 1 answer will be k times the del answer. So del 1 answer will be k times the del answer. So that only every element in a row or column. If you take the row 1, now I took the row 1 here. If you want to take the column 1 also, you have to take the column 1 multiplied by the k. So the answer is also del 1 equal to k times the del answer. So this is the property number 4. Next property number 5. So the property number 5, every element in a row or column can be expressed as a sum of two quantities in the given determinant, can be expressed as the sum of two determinants of the same order with the elements of the remaining rows of both being the same. So don't confuse, it is easy only. Every element in a column or a row are the sum of two quantities. That means now I have to take the row 1 here. It having two quantities A1, P1, both it gets added. So that is only sum of two quantities of the given determinant. A1, P1 is the two determinant. This is sum of the two determinant. So P1, P2 is the two determinant. Sum of the two determinants. C1, P3 is the two determinant. Sum of the two determinants. So it expresses the sum of two determinants the same order with the element, the remaining rows of both being the same. So that means what? So A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. I can write it here. Plus, because plus is here, plus is here, plus is here. Plus the next quantity P1, A2, A3, P2, B2, C3, P3, C2, C3 will be this. So this row 1 having two quantities, the two quantities of the row 1 can be splitted as A1, B1, C1 in the first del, P1, P2, P3 in the second del. So this is only explaining from this statement. Property number 6. A determinant is unaltered. Unaltered means it won't change. The determinant value is won't change when to each element of any row or column is added to several other rows or column. That means what? Now I have to take A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. This column 1, A1, A2, A3 gets added with B1, B2, B3 and C1, C2, C3. But L times the column 2 and M times the column 3. So that means what? Column 1, C1 gives C1 plus L times the C2 plus M times the C3. C1 means A1. I can write it as A1 plus L times the C2 is B1 plus M times the C3 is C1. So it can return as in the C1. So A1 plus LB1 plus MC1. So same procedure. A2 plus L into C2. L into this B2 plus M into this C3, A3 plus L into plus B3 plus M into plus C3. So now I get this. The remaining column will be the same. Okay. So the now I can express as split and write. So A1, A2, A3 for the column 1 I can write it here. Then column 2, column 3 will be the same. Then this is also LB1, LB2, LB3. Then column 2 and column 3 will be the same. Then third will be MC1, MC2, MC3. Then other column will be the same. So now see here, this is LB1, LB2, LB3, B1, B2, B3. So here column 1 and column 2 is identical. So if I already taught 2 rows and 2 columns are identical means the del value is 0. That is property 3. So here the 2 rows are identical. Second and third rows are identical. So del equal to 0. If 2 columns also identical, then del is equal to 0. Here column 1 and column 2 is identical or proportional. So the del value is 0. Here MC1, MC2, MC3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. See here. This is what? Column 1. This is what? Column 3. Column 1 and column 3 is identical. So the del value is 0. Here nothing is identical. So del value will be same value coming over here. So del 1 equal to the del value. So the determinant is unaltered. The given determinant is unaltered. So now we are going to see the exercise 4.2 in your given book. In 4.2, first sum we are going to see x plus a, y plus b, z c and z plus a equal to 0. I am going to prove the left hand side. X plus a, y plus b and z c and z plus c. So now I can use the property, I have to use the property 5. So what is the property 5? It will be combined, means you can split and write. So I can split and write x, a, x, y, b, y, z, c, z. In the middle I have to take the split because third column having two quantities. Third column will be two quantities. The first quantities I already used in the del 1. The second quantity I am going to use in this new del 2. So A, B, C. So the first quantity is in the column 3 is x, y, z I already used. So plus plus plus. So I used a plus. The third one will be column 3 will be the second quantity is A, B and C. So now this is I can express in del 1 plus del 2. I can express as a del 1 and del 2. So now this del 1 and del 2, see here in del 2, del 1, column 1 and column 3 is equal. So column 1 and column 3 is equal. That means identical, same. So I can write it as in del 1, C1 is C1 and C3 is identical. C1 and C3 is identical. So therefore del 1 is equals to 0. Same thing here. Del 2 also in del 2. In del 2 this is C2 and C3. So ABC and ABC. So C2 and C3. In del 2, C2 and C3 is identical. So del 2 is also equals to 0. This is also 0. This is also 0. So 0 plus 0 equals to 0. 0 plus 0 equals to 0. So that is for the first sum. Okay. So now we move to the question number 2. So question number 2 is question number 2. A minus B, B minus C, C minus A, B minus C, C minus A minus B, C minus A minus B, B minus C equals to 0. Equals to 0. So what I wrote, if you start to solve the sum, always write solution to start. Solution to start. In solution, I have to take the left hand side. I can write this above question again. C minus A, B minus C, C minus A minus B, C minus A minus B, B minus C. So that should be the left hand side. So now I want to do, see this is column 1, column 2 and column 3. Column 1, column 2 and column 3. So column 1 gives, that is C1. C1 gives C1 plus C2 plus C3. Column 1 gives C1 plus C2 plus C3. Now, if you add, what it will come? A minus B plus B minus C plus C minus A. So add all add all the terms, I can return only in the C1. So only I can mention here. So the C1 only changes occur. The C2 and C3 it remains the same. So nothing happen in C2 and C3. That means column 2 and column 3 nothing happen. Only changes happening only in the C1. So only the C1 gives C1 plus C2 plus C3. So this is column 1, column 2 plus column 3 adding all the things. So same thing here also. B minus C plus C minus A plus A minus B. Here also third C minus A plus A minus B plus B minus C. The remaining column 2 and column 3 it remains the same. Nothing happened in column 2 and column 3, only changes in column 1. So only column 1 gives. So now, so what happened? Plus A and minus A getting cancelled, plus C minus C getting cancelled, plus B minus B getting cancelled. So plus C minus C, plus B minus B, plus A minus A getting cancelled. Plus B minus B, plus A minus A, plus C minus C is also getting cancelled. So the remaining terms will be 0, B minus C, C minus A, 0, C minus A minus B, 0, A minus B, B minus C. If you express this also, you will get 0. If you express this also, you will get 0. Question number 3. Determinant of 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 65, 75, 86 equals to 0. So solution, first step, always write the given question left hand side. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 65, 75, 86. 65, 75 and 86. So now C1, column 1 gives column 1 plus 9 times the column 2. Column 1 plus 9 times the column 2. So column 1 is what? 2. Column 1 is 2 plus 9 into column 2 is 7. 9 into 7. So 2 plus 63, that is equal to 65. So likewise you have to do this also. 3 plus 9 into 8. 3 plus 9 into the column 2. 9 into the column 2. 3 plus 72, that is equal to 75. Same thing. Column 1 is 5. Column 1 is 5. So 5 plus 9 into the column 2 is 9. 9 into 9, 81. 9 into 9, 81. 81 plus 5 is 86. So this will be the new column. So what is the new column? So changes only occur in the column 1. So only it gives us column 1 gives. So only column 1 gives means what? Changes only occur in the column 1. Column 2, column 3 remains the same. So first will be 65. The second will be 75. Third will be 86. The next column 2 and column 3 is the remains the same. Nothing happen in this. So now see here column 1 and column 3, see here. So column 1 and column 3 is identical. According to the property 3, both columns are identical. So you can write like this: column 1 and column 3 is identical. C1 and C3 is identical. So C1 and C3 is identical. So therefore the given determinant is 0. So therefore the given determinant is 0. So the next one, question number 4. Question number 4, we have to do for the question number 4. 1 BC A into B plus C, 1 CA B into C plus A, 1 AB C into A plus B equals to 0. Prove that following determinants without expanding. Prove that following determinant without expanding. So we can solve the determinant without expanding. Solution. Always write the left hand side. That is where first step of the solution. 1 BC CA AB A into B plus C, B into C plus A, C into A plus B. So now I am going to write the column 1 and column 2 as it is given in your question. Then now I am going to multiply. A is the common term. AB plus AC. AB plus AC, same thing. BC plus BA, BC plus BA, then CA, because the C is multiplied by two things, CA plus CB, CA plus CB. So now I am going to do some changes in C3. Then C3 gives C3 plus C2. So that means what? Some changes in the C3. If you use C3 here, here also C3. If you use C2 here, here also C2. If you use C1, here also C1. So now some changes in the C3. Then C3 plus C2. If you are adding C3 plus C2. So the new terms will become the C1 and C2. Nothing happened. It remains the same. But C3, the two things get added. AB plus BC plus AC, AB plus BC plus AC. The next thing, BC plus BA plus CA, CA plus CB plus AB. I added C3 plus C2, AB plus AC plus BC, BC plus BA plus CA, CA plus CB plus AB. I added. So now you see here AB plus BC plus CA. This is also AB plus BC plus CA. This is also AB plus BC plus CA only. BC and CB all are same only, right? BC, CB, AB, BA all are same only. So now I am taking this AB and BC plus CA as common. I can take outside. AB plus BC plus CA I am taking outside. So now the column 1 it remains the same. Whatever it may be, still it's same only. Now this will be 1, 1, 1 because already it's in the multiply, it's in outside. AB, BC plus CA is into 1 is same thing. AB plus BC plus CA into 1 is same thing. So this into 1 is also the same thing. So got it. Now see here, I already thought, right? So 2 columns and 2 rows are identical. Same means this column 1 and column 3 is identical means now column 1 and column 3 is identical. Column 1 and column 3 is identical means the given determinant is 0. So AB plus BC plus CA into the given determinant is 0. So I proved. Today we did properties of determinant. So next class I will add some more sums in a video. Press the like button and share this video to your friends also. And subscribe this channel Arrow Institute of Math. Press the notification bell button also. Whenever I add the new sums in any video, you will get the notifications. Thank you. We will see you in the next class.